Welcome back to Views with Hughes, Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell notification so that way you can be notified of future uploads and updates. So, coming in from Bounding Into Comics, we see here that Jonathan Majors' attorney blames Marvel stars' domestic violence charges on the racial bias that permeates the criminal justice system. Oh, okay. Okay, now we've resorted to desperation. Moving along. Though she has yet to make public any of the proof which she previously claimed would definitively disprove the domestic violence accusations leveled against her client, Jonathan Majors' attorney Priya Chaudhry has now claimed that not only does it exist, but that the Marvel star's continued prosecution in the face of its supposed veracity is nothing more than an example of systemic racism. So she's blaming systemic racism for what the case that's being brought against Jonathan Majors. Anytime somebody makes that kind of move, makes that turn of rhetoric and everything, they're starting to get desperate. They don't have anything else to lean upon, okay? So it says here, this is a witch hunt against Jonathan Majors, driven by baseless claims, she continues. Instead of dismissing the allegations in the face of the woman's clear lies, the DA has adjusted the charges to match the woman's new lies. To be clear, there are no new charges against Mr. Majors. The attorney went on to declare, now we have obtained even more video evidence of his innocence, but we are hesitant to share for fear the DA will tip the woman off to change her story again. So my thing is, if she's actually changing her story constantly, why not, when it's your job to actually go ahead and discredit the woman based on her lies or alleged lies? You know, if it's your job to prove your client innocent, then what in the world are you using this kind of argument for? You know? But hey, I'm not a lawyer, so what the heck do I know? Taking a sharp left turn with her rhetoric, Chaudhry then attempted to favorably raise the specter of racism over the proceedings, asserting that the criminal justice system is saturated with explicit and implicit bias before proceeding to level a major before heard accusation, never before heard accusation of police racism against the officers who interacted with Majors on the night of the incident. When Mr. Majors showed a white police officer the injuries the woman caused him, the white officer that got in Mr. Majors' face and taunted him, saying that if the officer were to slap Mr. Majors, the officer wouldn't break his finger. She claimed for the first time since the actor was arrested. Why wait until now to go ahead and make that bring that up, or even say it or share it with the public? I'm wondering. You know, was she planning this thing the whole time and everything, or what is she just on her last leg of defense? Concluded her statement, Chaudhry ultimately argued this glaring double standard between the treatment of Jonathan Majors, a black man weighing 200 pounds, and his accuser highlights the racial bias that permeates the criminal justice system. The man upon who would be Kang was first arrested on March 25th after officers with the New York City Police Department responded to a 911 call inside of an apartment located in the vicinity of West 22nd Street and 8th Avenue within the confines of the 10th precinct. A preliminary investigation determined that a 33-year-old male was involved in a domestic dispute with a 30-year-old female, explained the department in an official statement. The victim informed police that she was assaulted. Officers placed the 33-year-old male into custody without incident. The victim sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was removed to an area hospital in stable condition. Okay, so this is basically going back into as a review of what was happening, where after being processed by law enforcement, Majors was released from custody later that weekend. But then the Manhattan District Attorney's Office would officially charge him with 3 counts of assault in the 3rd degree, aggravated harassment in 2nd degree, 3 counts of attempted assault in the 3rd degree, and harassment in the 2nd degree in relation to the supposed incident. But yeah, isn't this all fine and dandy? I honestly don't know what to think about this. Except for the fact that with that kind of attorney that Jonathan Majors has, it's going to be rough for her. It's definitely going to be rough for her because it's an uphill battle for her. You know, Jonathan Majors has already lost a lot of endorsements. His commercial with the Army has been put on hold. He lost his invitation to the Met Gala, and not to mention the fact that he was dropped from his PR firm. You know. And now we're about to see the rumors where Marvel Studios may replace Jonathan Majors as Kang. But this attorney, if I was Jonathan Majors, I'd go ahead and hire another attorney, someone who's actually better, someone who actually knows what they're doing, who knows how to prove his innocence, rather than going ahead and resorting to political matters just to go ahead and defend her client, which is not going to hold up in court, by the way. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Do you think that Jonathan Majors will win in court? Do you think he's innocent? Do you think that the charges against him need to be dropped? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. Also, be sure to include any additional thoughts in the video on this topic that I did not touch up on. Also, if you enjoyed what I shared in the video or mentioned in the video, go ahead and smash the like button and also share far and wide across social media. And if you have done so already and you enjoyed all the content out there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.